Hi, I'm Danny, Careers Advisor at C&K Careers. Welcome to this edition of our 6-minute fix videos, all about skills. Talking about yourself and what skills you have can often be difficult, whether you're doing a CV, cover letter or application form, or whether you're at an interview. Being able to tell employers about your skills is vital. So what we're going to do today is look at some of the key skills that employers in the Leeds City region are looking for and how you can demonstrate them. Number one, computer literacy. As a young person, it's easy to think, well, I use computers all the time, so it should be obvious. But employers don't want to know that you can use TikTok or Snapchat. They want you to tell them about how you can use programs like Microsoft 365 or Office or Word. So be specific and talk about the programs that will be useful in the job that you're applying for. Also think about how you communicate online, things like email and social media, because they're becoming more and more desirable as skills. Time management. First thing you need to do if you're at an interview is turn up on time. Talk about your good punctuality at previous employers and at school or college too. Time management is all about how you make the best of your time. So you can talk here about using a diary at work to help you manage your time. If you don't have any work experience, then maybe talk about revision and how you manage to fit that in around all your other commitments to be a success in the exams that you've done. English. If you got good grades at English at school, then great. But even if you didn't, then it's easy to demonstrate this either spoken or written. Obviously, when writing, the first thing to do is make sure there's no mistakes. So always get somebody to check things over for you so that you don't miss anything. It's also important to make sure that what you've written makes sense and is readable. So again, get somebody to check this, but it's also helpful to read things out loud because you might highlight something that sounds not quite right. When speaking, make sure you speak clearly and coherently, and also avoid using slang. Problem solving. Here the easiest thing to do is to think about problems you've had in the past and how you've solved them. So this can be either in a work environment, or if you haven't got any work experience, think about when you've been at school or college and you've had to overcome problems. Give examples of how you do this. So for example, you could talk about how you make lists of pros and cons to help you come to a decision to overcome a problem, or think about if you're good at interpreting data, for example, that allows you to make better decisions to solve problems. Research. A really obvious way of demonstrating your research skills is to think about when you've had to research at school or college. So think about essays or projects that you did where you had to do a lot of research and explain how you did it. Another great way of demonstrating research skills is to research about the company that you're applying to. So find out as much as you can and talk about it on applications and at interviews. Any employer that's looking for research skills will be really impressed by this. Organisation and planning. This can be connected to other skills that you have, for example, being detail oriented or having good problem solving or time management skills. So you can talk about these. You'll demonstrate your organisational and planning skills by being organised and planned for an interview. Have things that you want to talk about, organised and planned in advance, and take any notes that you've made into the interview. This will show clearly how well planned and organised that you are. Talk about how you have planned things in the past. So have you ever had to plan or organise an event? Or how did you organise yourself at school around all the different subjects that you did and what coursework and revision you had to do? Communication skills. This is a biggie. This is the number one skill that employers are looking for. So you need to be ready to talk about this. The first way to demonstrate good communication skills is to communicate well at an interview or in an application. When face to face, be clear and concise, maintain good eye contact, and try to avoid too much. The more you prepare for an interview, the easier you will find talking and expressing yourself. When writing, again, be clear and concise and make sure you refer to job specifications so that you are communicating the information that they want to hear. Another way to demonstrate good communication skills is to think of ways you've communicated well in the past. So have you worked on a team where communication has been key? Or if you haven't got any work experience, think about when you've been in school and you've had to communicate. So sports teams you may have played on or group work that you've done. Things to remember: do your research. Always research what skills an employer wants you to have. So make sure you read the job description and personal specifications properly so that you're telling the employer all about the skills that you have that they need. Also look at other similar jobs. It's good to see what skills are required across the industry, and if you know these, then again, it'll help you out. Businesses will also have things like key values, and these can be linked to your skills. So if you talk about these, you will impress an employer. Remember the STAR technique. It's no good just to say that you're good at something. You have to be able to back that up with examples. So the STAR technique helps you to do this. To know more about the STAR technique, check out our other video in the 6-Minute Fix series all about the STAR technique. Today, I hope you now feel a bit better prepared to talk about your skills, and don't forget to check out the other videos in this series. As always, for more information, check out our website. Bye for now.